Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Good morning. We will continue with our vocabulary building. So, please look at the slides here, and these are the activities that you have to do. We will discuss the answers later, but I want you to look at these words and start trying to solve. So, please keep your dictionaries ready and let us get started. So, nadir, does it mean zenith, the lowest point, plateaued or stagnated? Recalcitrant, hoarding, shy, rebellious, angry. Next, subterfuge, evasion, compulsion, regret, prearrangement. Dissentient, not agreeing, abstaining, odorless, unfeeling. Dissipate, concentrate, squander, speak foolishly, drink slowly. Distaff, musical scale, female, left, shepherd. Eschew, eat slowly, to go wrong, avoid, lose. Ethnic, moral, foreign, legal, racial. Fresco, painting on fresh plaster, cooling drink, Italian vegetable, fresh fruit. Harbinger, safe port, forerunner, drunken revel, warrior. Hirsute, cheap, juicy, hairy, smoky. Holograph, chart, table of contents, deep cavern, handwritten document. Illicit, free, easy, spotless, not legal. Imbroglio, decoration, quarrel, scandal, harem. Impromptu, often tardy, precise, not proper. Improvise, impoverish, supervise, arrange suddenly, overlook. Impugn, bother, hunt, attack, uphold. Interim, meantime, entrance, burial, step. Now, what is the meaning of nadir? Nadir is the opposite of zenith. So, the lowest point. This is how you have to crack it. So, the entire organization is at its zenith today or at its nadir today. You have to decide. Recalcitrant is rebellious attitude towards authority. Subterfuge is evasion by deceit. Okay, so, he resorted to lot of subterfuge. It is not compulsion, regret or prearrangement. Dissentient is not agreeing, in opposition to majority. It is like dissenting. It is not abstaining, odorless or unfeeling. Dissipate is squander away, to dissipate energy, waste, fritter away. It is not concentrate or speak or drink. Distaff is a strange word. It means related to females and women's work. Okay. So, it is quite an archaic word, and embroidery, female distaff. Yeah. So, embroidery is a female distaff. So, it is related to women's work. Eschew means to avoid or to let go of something. Eschewed, you have to avoid this. It does not, eat slowly is to chew slowly, and which is not the exact meaning, of course. Eschew is to avoid. Ethnic is related to race or racial, ethnic features, racial features, okay, related to a race, particular race. Fresco means painting on fresh plaster, frescoes of Ajanta, frescoes of the Sistine Chapel. Harbinger is forerunner. So, harbinger of bad news. Something happened and it does not augur well. In the last class we had done something augur, to foretell. Yeah? So, it is harbinger of something. So, it has got nothing to do with harbor. So, therefore, safe port or no, it is just a confusing word. Harbinger is forerunner. Hirsute is hairy, okay. A person with lot of hair, abnormal variety or abnormal quantity of hair, body hair. Holograph is handwritten document. Illicit is not legal and imbroglio is a scandal. So, the committee found itself in a big financial imbroglio, a scandal. Impromptu is extempore, offhand, just without any preparation. Improvise is to arrange something suddenly, okay, on the spot, not very pre-arranged or premeditated. Impugn is to attack, challenge, question. I was taken aback by the way he impugned me. Interim is meantime. In the interim period, interim government, interim administration, till something permanent is given to you, there is something that is happening ad hoc, interim. So, now after this I will give you a couple of individual words, not just listen to me. Then now I am not going to give you some choices or exercises, but I would like you to pay attention to me, some very common and popular words that you may find in your competitive exam types of questions. So, there is a word called fiat. It is a complete Latin sentence, it means let it be done. So, therefore, the English word fiat means an authoritative order or decree. Okay. So, fiat is a form of the word again Latin word facere, F-A-C-E-R-E, which means to do or make, which in its various guises is FAC, FIG, FY, FACT, FECT. It has made thousands of English words. So, some of the words is factious, it is an adjective form of faction, meaning causing dissension. Then factitious means made up, hence artificial, not genuine, spurious. We also have a word like surfeit, S-U-R-F-E-I-T, it is a French word meaning overdoing, surfeit, overdone of something. You have got more than enough even of a good thing. Then you have fetish, which is a Portuguese word essentially. It means an idol or charm which was believed to possess magical powers and was worshipped by the owner. Now, today we use the word figuratively. We say a person has a fetish of some object or idea or belief if he has a blind or unreasoning affection for it. Feasible again is a French word, it has roots in French, in the French language, meaning doable. Feasible plan is practicable, workable. And then you have something like malfeasance, which is wrongdoing, misconduct. Okay? Another word, limb. Now, this is almost a verb. It does not, we do not pronounce it as limn, it is limb, silent N. To me, it literally means to paint or depict, is the abbreviated form of illuminate. So, one of whose meanings is to decorate with colored designs or initial letters, as in medieval manuscripts. So, you have words like luminary, luminous, lucid, elucidate, all these are light up and clarify. Then you also have pellucid, which is crystal clear, yeah, pel being prefix. Then you have lucubrate, to burn the midnight oil in laborious studies, that is lucubrate. Then you have lucubrations, which is complimentary and it means like something which is too labored. Then you have a word like lucite, L-U-C-I-T-E, which is for, it is a trade name for something translucent plastic. You should also know the word mime. Mime literally means someone who imitates. Yeah, it comes from the Greek word mimos, M-I-M-O-S. Now, this is related to acting and theatre, and then you have words related to it. Mimesis, that is imitation. Mimetic is an adjective meaning imitating or quick to imitate. Then you have pantomime, which means all imitating, acting that is unaccompanied by words. Mr. Bean does sort of pantomime. Then you have mimicry, the art of mimicking. You have seen in radio and television and all these. So, mimicry, imitating someone. You also have mimosa, which is a sensitive tropical plant, so called because it puts on an act, curling its leaves when touched. Therefore, it is called mimosa. And then you have a word like mimeograph, which is a trademark for copying machine, which was invented by Thomas Edison and much used by theatrical press agents. Then you have next word, sate. Sated means you are fully satisfied, I am satiated. So, you are in a state of satiety. The origin is Latin word satis, and therefore, you get satisfaction. In insatiable curiosity is one that cannot be satisfied. And then you have a word like tort, T-O-R-T. Tort is a legal term for a special type of wrongful act, T-O-R-T, tort. The Latin word tortus means twisted or crooked. So, tort has now found its way into a number of English language words. Tort. For example, you have distort, you have retort. Retort is to twist back a reply. The perfect retort being one by which your opponent's statement or argument is turned against him, or distort is to twist out of shape. Contort is to twist together upon itself. A face can be contorted in pain. Then you also have a word like extort, to twist out by force. Then you have nasturtium, which is a nose twister because of its pungent odor. And then you have torture, twisting parts of the body, okay, that is torturing. So, these are the words and the word roots and families that you should know. And now, let me talk to you something which is very commonly found in all competitive exams, confusable words. So, let me give you two words now. Basilisk. You can open your dictionaries if you want to. So, this is one spelling and then basilica. What is the difference? These are all confusing words, basilisk and basilica. Actually, the two are related, for both are derived from the root of basileus, the Greek word for king. So, the idea of power and royalty resides in them, as in the name of the plant basil. Okay. Basilisk is little king, a fabulous lizard, dragon, serpent whose hissing drove other reptiles away and whose very look was thought to be fatal. Basilica is royal portico. In ancient Rome, the basilica was a building used for social and commercial meetings. It had a long central hall rising higher than the colonnaded aisle. Okay. The early churches, Christian churches, were modeled after the basilicas. The title basilica is given to certain Roman Catholic churches and carries with it its own special liturgical privileges. Other set of confusable words that I wanted to draw your attention to is biannually and biannually. Biannually is something that happens twice a year. The magazine or the journal publishes biannually. Biannually means every 2 years, once in every 2 years. Next set of words, chaotic and inchoate. Let me write them for you. Chaotic means adjective, it is an adjective word from chaos, a state of confusion. Inchoate is a Latin word meaning to begin, okay. Just a beginning, therefore, is still rudimentary or undeveloped. So, inchoate. These words come close in meaning because things in their early stages may also be in a state of confusion, so chaotic. Now, other two words are chary, C-H-A-R-Y, and wary, W-A-R-Y, C-H-A-R-Y, W-A-R-Y. Wary is suspicious. I am wary of this statement. I do not trust it easily. I have been bitten once, so I do not trust you, so I am wary of you. It is like an alertness against being taken in, whereas chary means carefulness, great reserve and discretion. So, she charied, that is the meaning. So, if you are chary of praise, you give it sparingly, and if you are wary of praise, you take it sparingly, because you are on guard against it. Now, next two words are complacent and complacent, quite similar in pronunciation. They are pronounced alike, but they have different meanings. You be complacent when you are smug, you feel you have achieved a lot or you have worked a lot, you become complacent, you do not have anything else to work towards or achieve, that is what you feel. They are both words rather are derived from the same root, place, P-L-A-C, that means to please. Complacent is closer to the Latin meaning, and complacent comes to us through French language. In both words, you have to understand that PLAC is common, complacent is self-satisfied, smug, very pleased with oneself. Complacent on the other hand means willing to please others, obliging, compliant, affable. So, person of complacent nature. And the last set of words that I wanted to do today with you is continual and continuous. Now, continual means recurring at intervals. So, you can have continual rainfalls, you can have continuous rainfalls going on without a break. So, continuous is going on without a break, continual means occurring but at intervals. So, recurring at intervals, continual but with breaks, continuous without a break. So, we will continue with more such words. Thank you very much.